so great to be back here at the museum, and you're talking about learning some cool things. I want to show you, look at all of this World War I inventory that they have here. So there's a meal kit, there's some rankings and insignias, I mean a bowl with, this is probably what the soldiers were eating out of. So really cool artifacts that they have here. And we're super excited to kick off our road to 50. We have their wonderful executive director here this morning, Miss Christy. How are you?
Hi, good morning. Thank you. Thank you all for coming and celebrating America 250 with us.
It's great to be here. So tell me a little bit about why y'all wanted to have an exhibit here.
Oh, well, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and we are the authentic downtown All-America here in downtown Winter Garden, and we're so blessed. The city has just been open arms with our exhibit and all the events that we're doing, and so we just wanted to celebrate and make everybody know how wonderful this celebration is going to be.
Of course, and we know that Winter Garden is going all out. Okay, Will, he is the museum director here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, tell me about the giant birthday card. It looks like every state so far has been signed by somebody, but what was the point of this and what is the goal?
Right, so in the exhibit, we have photos and artifacts on display, and we're educating people about America 250, but we also wanted people to be a part of America 250. So here we've got our birthday card where people can sign their happy birthday message to America. We're encouraging people to sign the card where they're originally from, where they're born, or where they grew up, or something like that, and then we could get all 50 states. We already have a lot of the states represented. I think we may have all of them.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I see Indonesia here, I see Colombia, Brazil, we've seen South Korea, Japan, so a lot of countries. All right, I will go ahead and star. I'm also from Redondo Beach, so I'll put a little star here, and then I'll sign my name. This is so fun. So what are you guys gonna do with this after the fact?
So we are actually going to archive this birthday card after the exhibit has been over with. So it's going to be in our state-of-the-art archive, and it's going to be preserved for future generations. So people at a later date, they can see what was going on here in America 250.
I love it. They let me take a sneak peek in their archives, and it's huge. It was very, very impressive. Okay, so there's a lot of events that are going on in Winter Garden. So why don't you guys tell me about how you guys are joining in on the fun, and maybe some things that people can experience.
Right, so we've got a full set of programs for America 250. The exhibit is just one part of that. We also have our Patriotism on Plant performance at the Garden Theater in collaboration with Opera Orlando. Tickets are already on sale for that. You can get them at teachtix.com, and that will be on July 25th and July 26th.
I love it. Okay, coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, we're going to do some trivia questions. I'm going to throw that on them, and we're going to come up with some fun things for the viewers to maybe ask themselves at home. All right, we'll send these back to you guys for now. Hey everybody, we are here with the country's largest birthday card for America 250, or at least that's what we're going to call it today. We had Heather sign it, I got to sign it earlier, and over 15 countries have actually signed it. I think every state is signed off. This is just one incredible thing that you guys can do to celebrate America's 250th birthday. I'd love to reintroduce to you to the museum director, Will. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing so good. I appreciate you letting us have fun this morning, come in before you guys open and talk about the exhibit. So why don't you just tell me about it? There's some really cool things here.
Right, so the birthday card, that's the interactive part of the exhibit. People can get involved. Then we've also got some flags on display of all the different, stars, that changed over time. We've got a 49 star. And then over here, we've got pictures of how July 4th was celebrated in the Winter Garden in the past. And then at the beginning, we have some information about what exactly we're celebrating during July 4th, what is the Declaration of Independence, and all of the history behind that.
I love it. And then in this clear glass case, we actually have some really cool World War I stuff. There's a mess kit, there's a victory medal, there's a sergeant ranking, so some really cool artifacts that you can see, even a helmet that was worn, it looks like from somebody in Winter Garden. Tell me about the community support, because a lot of people really love you guys, and they want to give you the things that they hold on to.
Right, people in Winter Garden really appreciate history, and just for example, with a lot of the military items on display here, we wanted to honor the veterans who defended the values that we celebrate on July 4th. And over the years, so many of the local families have been kind enough to donate those items to us so that we can protect them for future generations. And that's one of our missions here.
Very, very important. Okay, why don't you tell us what events you guys have? I know that y'all are doing something, and Winter Garden has a ton of things. The city is really going all out.
Right, so we've got the Patriotism on Plant performance at the Garden Theater. That's in collaboration with the Opera Orlando. That'll be on July 25th and July 26th, and you can get tickets now at teachtix.com. We also, in collaboration with the City of Winter Garden, there's going to be the All-American Kids Parade That is July 4th itself. That'll be in downtown Winter Garden. We hand out 4th of July decorations so kids can decorate their bikes and stuff like that.
That's
And then
so
we've got a
fun.
parade of all of them going down the middle of the street, Plant Street. And then, yeah, you can check the City Winter Garden website for all the different programs. There's more than I can list.
I love it, I love it. Okay, before we go, we're gonna do something fun. So anchors, if you're listening, why don't you try to think of some answers? We're gonna do some fun trivia. I'll start with an easy question, and then Will will give us the answer. So the question is, who warned that the British are coming during the famous midnight ride? Take a few seconds to think. Will, what's the answer?
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. Okay, if you had Paul Revere anchors, why don't you give yourself a point? We're gonna do 3 more. Okay, let's see. Okay, before the Constitution, which document served as the basis for the United States government?
It's the Articles of Confederation.
Okay, anchors, if you got that right, give yourself another point. Okay, who was the oldest person to sign the Declaration of Independence? I didn't actually know this before today. It's kind of fun. Fun fact. What do you think? What do you think? Will?
It's Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin. Who got Ben Franklin? All right, last question, you guys. Name a country that was America's ally during the Revolutionary War. I think John Brown will probably get this, but let's see if you guys have an answer. Can you give us a few?
France, Spain, or the Netherlands.
There we go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for playing with us today and letting us do some trivia and, of course, giving us a sneak peek of this wonderful exhibit. You guys can come visit it now. How long will it be up for?
It'll be up until July 31st.
Okay, there you go. So to the end of July, make sure to come check it out. Sign a birthday card. Super fun to do. All right, I'll send these back to you guys.